you're having back pain and you need relief today, I want to show you 6 stretches that are going to give you the relief that you need. If you're new here, my name is Andy. I am a 20-year fitness instructor, and I have helped many clients find relief from their lower back pain using these stretches. Make sure you stick around for number 6 because it's my favorite. Some tools that will help you today are a yoga strap, a belt or a towel, and a yoga block or a stiff pillow, like, a decorative pillow. As always, your time is valuable, so there are timestamps down below. That way you can revisit the stretches that you felt were most effective for you whenever you want. If you're ready to feel relief, let's get started. We're going to start on our backs with a hamstring stretch. So grab your yoga strap or your towel or your belt, and we're going to put it on the bottom of our foot, slowly start to roll back, and take that foot to the sky. I'm going to flex my foot, relax through my hips, and then slowly start to draw that leg as straight as we can get it so that the toes are coming over the nose. And I'm breathing here. Now, everyone's level of tolerance, everyone's level of tightness in their hamstring is going to be different. So your goal is to work up to stretching about 30 seconds, but that might mean that you do it 3 times 10 seconds each, and that is the same. That is totally fine. So just taking that breath, and if you feel like that's pretty good, you can walk the hands up and stretch it a little deeper. And then we draw it in, maybe take a little wiggle, and take it over to the other side. Same thing, straightening the leg, walking the hands up and drawing that leg closer to the chest and keeping that breath nice and steady. So that's going to soften or lengthen your hamstrings. The next stretch is your figure 4. So for this one, you don't need any tools. We take it back down onto our back. I'm going to plant my right foot, take my left ankle and cross it over so that my left foot is flexed, and open up that hip. So I want to make sure both of my hips are rooted down into the mat, and then I'm going to take my hands and slide them through, drawing this foot off the floor. Now, this is awesome for your piriformus, which also gets really tight and really contributes to lower back pain. You can rock it from side to side. And like I said, go slow, take your time. And then after you hold that, working up to that 30 seconds, you can lower down. Just take a little rock or wiggle from side to side and take it over to the other side. The third stretch I have for you today is called a flexion rotation. So we're going to take it all the way down. Now for me, when I was pregnant, that's when I had the most lower back pain, especially that baby number 2. Let me tell you, my friends, he was a doozy. So I'm going to lay flat on my back. I'm going to extend my left leg and draw my right knee into the chest. These are all stretches I did when I was pregnant. I taught class until the week before I gave birth with both of my babies. So I had to make sure that, I was stretched out and ready to go. I'm going to bring this knee, my right knee, across the body and try to keep both of my shoulders on the mat. The goal is not to get the knee to the floor. It does not need to get there. The goal is to find relief. So maybe you draw the knee in a little bit. I find that that gets a little deeper into my glute muscle. Maybe you draw the knee down and away. That gets a little higher. It's up to you. And then we hold that, getting up to that 30 seconds and switch. So I bring the opposite knee in. And I take, for me, it's my left leg, my right hand, and I come across the body. Exercise number 4, I also love. Grab that block or that decorative pillow, and we're going to go down for supported bridge. So I just roll down very gently, make sure my feet are flat on the floor, and my knees are about equal distance apart, so they're going to stay parallel. Now your block has 3 levels, okay? So this is the lowest one, then this one, then it can go up like this. I'm going to start on the lowest setting for my yoga block. So I'm going to lift the hips like I'm going up into a bridge and slide that block under. Now I am trying to find a place that is between the middle top of my glutes and the lower part of my lower back. So you can play around with it. Find what feels good to you. And as soon as I place that lower back on there, I feel relief. You're taking away some of that tension. And then you can just relax here, my friends. Let that block do the work. And then if you want, and that feels pretty good, you can flip that block, go up a little higher. And I'm going to sit up just so I can show you where I'm placing the block. So I am placing the block right through here. So if your hip bones are here, it's just kind of right below those hip bones. Hold that for 30 seconds. Remember, you could do 3 sets of 10. Stretch number 5 is cat-cow. I'm sure you've seen this one before. This is a very common stretch for lower back pain. So I find myself in tabletop. That means that my shoulders are over my wrists, my arms are extended, my hips are over my knees, back is flat, head is in line with the spine, and I'm going to drop my rib cage. So as I inhale, I lower the rib cage, I lift the tailbone, lift the chest, relax through the neck, and then as I exhale, I scoop my belly into cat, rounding through the spine, trying to round through every piece of the spine, so not just the upper back, but also really tucking the tailbone. Inhale to cow, and exhale to cat. Taking it back into a child's pose if you need a break at any point. I am so glad you stuck around for stretch number 6, which is one of my favorites. So this stretch is for your hip flexor. I'm going to take my left foot forward and curl up my back toes. That'll help with balance a little bit. My hips are square facing the front side of my mat. I'm going to shift that weight and press the hips forward a little bit. Take a big breath here. And now my left leg is forward. So I'm going to bring my right arm over the body, just gently holding on to that wrist with the left hand. And as I do that, I am breathing, creating space in that side body, but I will feel this starting in my quad, the top of my quad, through my hip flexor, up across my hip, and into the lower part of my oblique. And I'm just breathing here, taking my time and trying not to roll forward. I want to make that posture really tall. And if it's a little too much, you take a break, you take a wiggle, and then you get back to it, right? And then once I've done about 30 seconds, remember you can repeat in smaller increments and work your way up to that. I'm going to take the right foot forward, letting those hips come forward a little bit. And now my left hand is coming over the right side of my body. Breathing. And that's it. And that's it. 6 stretches that will absolutely provide relief today for that lower back pain. I'm so glad you joined me today. Make sure that if this video provided value for you, that you like and subscribe. Don't forget to check out the playlist linked in the description below, and also those timestamps are there for you. So when you find that stretch that really works, that really makes you feel the best, come back and revisit it as many times as you want. And I'll see you in the next workout. Thanks, everybody.